Welcome back to Retro Mod Gamers, and this is your host Killer J here, and today's game is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe on the Xbox 360. And yes, and as you're seeing, the gameplay is being recorded off the Elgato HD60S, so you're going to get a new boost in quality from now on, because the AverMedia pulled a CumU, and besides that, we're back to today's game, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe on the Xbox 360. And available on the PlayStation 4 as well. So right now, what I have to say about this game, it's not too bad. It's pretty solid little fighter there. Because to me, this is where they toned down the fatalities because they wanted to get a teen rating so they can appeal to more audiences and shit like that there. Shit like this. They want to appeal to more audiences like shit like this with the teen rating. Yeah, that's what they wanted to do because they wanted to sell the game, and basically Mortal Kombat is of this very violent, edgy series with the crazy fatalities that it is. It was an edgy series before, yeah. Besides that, today's game is, like I said, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, and the graphics right now are pretty goddamn good. And right now, the gameplay is pretty fun. It's in 3D, third dimension, because you actually can move around. You can go around this side and go all around the other sides and stuff like that. So it's not 2.5D like NetherRealm's Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11 there. It's not 2.5D, so what you're getting here is an actual fighting game here. Well, I wouldn't say it's an actual fighting game, but this one here is more like an actual 3D fighting game, more than a 2.5D. They took the other five it just had 2.5. Yeah. But that's besides the point. Today, yeah, like I said, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. And Killer J is coming back to review the old Retro Mod Gamer ways and have a good old school review. No, I want to say an old school review, but more or less like a review with the good capture card visuals, because that's what RMG stands on now, is capture card visuals, because I know people want to see the camera, but the camera is really not all that there, because some people, oh, the camera, he's pointing the camera at the TV there, and it's hard to watch, just like YouTubers that I don't like. They're hard to watch when they talk about dildos and Liberace. Yeah, besides that point, this game here is pretty good, so I'm not going to say any slack towards the camera because RMG used the camera before, so it is what it is. But right now I'm liking the fact that I'm reviewing this game for episode 251, I believe, so once it's there, it's going to be there. And let's see, what other games we got? Fear Extraction Point, yeah. And you actually have this counter system where you get into a Rock'em Sock'em battle there, and the free flow combat where they're fighting in the air and doing some crazy shit. In Rage, he's raging. Rage Against the Machine. Rage. And there's Jax blocking the hits there. Gotcha. Then you have Sub-Zero over here. Can you aim while shivering? Can you stop killing me in every trailer, Ed Boon, please? Kill Su Hao, elite. There. Oh, honestly, I'm surprised Ed Boon didn't kill Su Hao in every MK trailer. That would be the dankiest meme of all time. But anyway, that's besides the point. Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, yeah. I could see now doing something like this and again in the future there. Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe 2 there. They'll have more fighters, then they'll have guest characters and have MK and DC characters, because NetherRealm's all about the guest characters. Oh, let's see who we can put in our games next. We can put Portal-looking Joker, yeah. We can put Terminator, which Terminator isn't bad, and we can put, like, I don't know, all the characters that are there, I don't know, all the guest characters. Joker has to be the stupidest one there. I won't be surprised if you put Deathstroke and MK11 as well. That might give Ed Boon some more ideas there. Put Deathstroke and MK11. Oh, I'm going to put Deathstroke in there. You can put Dickstroke in there too. Dickstroke, fuck. Dickstroker would be a good one, or another character would be called the Hobgoblin. And they'll think of something that... I won't be surprised if Ed Boon puts himself in his own game there in MK11. You have the abilities of Scorpion and Su Hao and all the abilities of all the dead MK characters there. You have all their abilities and shit. That'd be something else there. But besides the point there, this is like a Killer J's making fun of Ed Boon there. Well, what would you call it making fun? Saying like it is. But anyway, that's besides the point of Mr. Ed there. This is when Midway was like a very good company, because I liked Midway back in the day. I don't hate. Because Midway to me was my childhood basically, because Midway had a shit ton of good games, like games that were like I actually enjoyed. But NetherRealm now, I don't really have no faith in NetherRealm at this point somewhat there, because to me they're doing like 45 bazillion retcons and their shit is not making any sense anymore. Okay, yeah, Sindel's this, they're retconning this, retcon that. Well, can they go one game without retconning something? Seriously? They can just go one game, doesn't matter, one MK game without fucking it up. Because these retcons, they don't make no sense. It's just like, I'm gonna retcon your retcons. Yeah, well, someone needs to retcon Ed Boon's retcons. I think they need a new writer over there. John Tobias would be pretty good. And actually a new artist there too, because Mr. Steve Barris there can't draw for shit there. He draws like fucking garbage bags for characters there. Oh, she's wearing a garbage bag suit there. And he's got a skin of Devora fucking naked there. He's probably jerking himself off to that there. This is like a NetherRealm roast video with Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe. Before I decide to stop roasting NetherRealm for a minute there, I could say that this here was a pretty cool 3D fighting game. Actually, they brought back some of the classic stages. There you had your test your might, you go for the buildings and shit like that there. And you actually had some good design here. Yes, this is when Steve Barron drew, but the art here actually looked good because it actually was decent. It wasn't just slapped together like fucking in 5 seconds and go to lunch there. Because at least Midway back in the day there, they at least cared about their shit there, because their shit was good there, like Mortal Kombat Shadow Monks, and Ed Boon saying, oh, we'll make a Mortal Kombat Shadow Monks, so well, people want that. Yeah, well, people wanted it, fuck, should have just did that over MK11. I would have bought MK Shadow Monks Remaster. People want good shit, they don't want just fucking MKXL, MK11, and Injustice Free there, retcons Among Us there, or anything like that there. They don't want anything like that. They actually want games there. So yeah, that's Killer J here. So that's gonna be something else there. I know my throat's fucked up there because, like I say, is a little bit of a fucking cold there. I'm trying to get over it there. I try to get over this shit because Killer J is lucky. Back in the day in RMG, we were sick and we still did reviews. How the frick is Killer J still doing reviews when he's got a fucked up throat? Well, it is what it is. You still can do it there. I'm not a snowflake there. I'm not. Oh, I need time. And this and that. I'm a snowflake. I'm gonna get beat up again by someone that I know because they're a bunch of does. RMG, we don't give a shit because Killer J is a man there. Killer J is a payment of an alpha male because Retro Mon Gamers has that shit. And what I like about MK vs DC Universe, the stages are pretty cool. They're nicely detailed. There's a good selection of stages here, but originally they were supposed to have DLC with this game, but that got shit canned. There was supposed to be Kung Lao and Harley Quinn, I believe. Those were supposed to be the 2 DLC characters that they were going to have ready for it, but nope. Yeah. That's pretty much it there. We're just going to give my rating on this there. This game here, I give it a 7 out of 10. So there you go, 7 out of 10. A good solid 7. So this is Killer J Gaming here from Retro Mon Gamers, and see you people later. And coming up next will be another game review, and it will be, I believe, Fear Extraction Point. So you're gonna get a first-person shooter in your face, and you're gonna get a lot more stuff out of it. So it is what it is, and see you people later. And I hope you enjoyed this review. See you people later for the next Retro Mon Gamers episode. And yes, this is Lex Luger fighting Dark Khan there. Khan! Enough with the Khan! Yeah, that's all I want to say to NetherRealm. Enough with Shell Khan. Get a freaking machine in there. What's his name there? Unaga there. Unaga should have been your main villain as your pre-order bonus. Alright, see you people later, and retcon this, retcon. Bye.